Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been continuing to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and to my videos and coming to me for personal readings. If you are interested in a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instant Go account if you just need a few cards to answer your question. So, this is going to be a reading on the full moon in Scorpio that's coming up tomorrow, the 29th of April. The full moon is of course about releasing things, releasing energies, releasing anything that's just been holding us back. And because it's going to be in Scorpio, there could be a lot of things coming up, a lot of realizations regarding your emotions, your feelings towards other people, towards yourself. But it's all really to transform, because Scorpio is about things ending and transforming into something new, a new path opening up for you. So if you've already been feeling that energy of having lots of like emotional things and like things that maybe you haven't dealt with head on, you've just been kind of keeping bubbled in, that could definitely be coming up for you right now. And especially as tomorrow, as we get to the actual full moon in Scorpio. So with all of that being said, I'm going to be doing this reading for the Divine Feminine. We're going to look at how the Divine Feminine is feeling about herself, how the Divine Feminine is feeling about the Divine Masculine, and how the Divine Feminine is feeling about the other people that are in her life. Yeah, so I basically thought it would be interesting to see like where everyone is feeling from inwardly out, from the inside to the outside, because that is kind of all tied into our own energy, our own vibration, and how we're reflecting that out onto the world. So I'm going to be using my Crystal Visions deck just to get a card and see for each of those categories what's going on, and then I'm going to clarify with my Rider-Waite and my Lenormand deck. So let's go ahead and get started. So, how is the Divine Feminine Collective? How are they feeling about themselves? Divine Feminine Collective, how are they feeling about themselves? Divine Feminine Collective. This full moon in Scorpio coming up, how's the Divine Feminine Collective feeling about the self? Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and shuffle and see what's going on. So how's the Divine Feminine feeling about herself right now? This full moon in Scorpio coming up, how's the Divine Feminine feeling about herself? Okay, Six of Pentacles. So, Divine Feminine, you may be feeling like you're really coming to a place of inner balance, inner peace. Knowing how to, and I feel like this is a lot of self-care, Divine Feminine, feeling like you are starting to figure out what it really means to honor your energy, to honor yourself, honor who you interact with and how you interact with others, placing yourself as kind of the priority to make sure that it's beneficial not only for what you're giving out, but for what you are receiving with the Six of Pentacles. Also, some of you who are making changes or have been making changes regarding your career, regarding your physical body, making changes to be healthier, just getting back on track towards whatever career goals, moving as well, I feel. You're feeling satisfied, you're feeling like you're balancing things out in a material way, but also definitely internally for how you're treating yourself and how you give yourself to others. Now the bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, again, it's that kind of emotional, I feel like, giving to yourself, you're taking, I feel like, self-care as more of a priority for you, compared to how it may have been happening in the past. And also, you're feeling like you're placing, I feel like some of you are dealing with those emotional issues, those emotional connections you have with other people. And the more you do that, the more you kind of honor yourself and give yourself this Page of Cups energy, the more you are starting to feel even more balanced. So I feel like definitely dealing with the emotional blocks related to other people is just making you put more energy and put more focus on your own emotional health, your own emotional well-being, and then that makes you feel more satisfied, more balanced within yourself and how you are dealing with the other people that are in your life. So let's get some clarifying cards from the Rider-Waite deck. And I just have my computer right here to the side. I just like to make sure that like the screen, the view is looking okay from what you guys will see. So what can we know about the Six of Pentacles for how the Divine Feminine is feeling about herself right now? Divine Feminine Collective. Six of Pentacles for help. Okay. So we got two cards. So we got the Five of Swords first. So I feel like this is the energy that you've moved away from. You've left behind this energy of feeling like you were the victim in a situation, like you were betrayed in a situation. And instead, like I said, self-care is something you're putting a bit higher. You're dealing with the emotional things head on because you're ready to release it, because you're ready to put more of that energy that was going to the things maybe that were hidden inside, or even if they weren't hidden within, that were just taking your energy away, that were draining you. You're ready to get rid of those emotional attachments that were making you feel left behind to balance yourself. We also have the King of Cups. Divine Masculine also got this, I think. So with this King of Cups, it's you, again, getting that emotional balance, getting that emotional stability, and listening to yourself, listening to your own intuition, so that as you do make decisions, you can do it from a place where you can trust, and not that you weren't trusting your own intuition before, but just where you feel strong and balanced as you are making moves in the 3D world. But it's, again, going back to that trust in your own intuition, trust in your spiritual self. And I feel like this is in particular related to a specific relationship, Divine Feminine, where maybe someone was making you feel this Five of Swords energy, but now you're in a place where you're feeling more balanced within yourself, and you're ready to make moves. You're ready to take actions in an emotionally balanced way to deal with the situation, to deal with this person head on. And then after dealing with that person head on, being ready to move on to the next thing, ready to move forward in terms of how you feel emotionally. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. So again, you're really listening to your own guidance about the things that you need to heal right now, about the places where you need to be placing your own energy and efforts. We've got a lot of cups already. Of course, we do have the Scorpio full moon, so that is that energy, but especially for you water signs, you're really dealing with these emotional connections that you have, letting them come up, letting them come up to the surface, and then dealing with it straight on. Being strong enough to deal with emotional issues, strong enough to still be fair in the situation, to have that conversation if you need to have a conversation, and then move forward from that. And moving forward where you feel balanced, where you're like, yeah, I feel good. I dealt with that situation, and I can put more of my energy and efforts back into myself, which is a very, very positive thing. And one thing I'm not sure if I mentioned with the Scorpio full moon, like these emotional things are going to be coming and bubbling up. So, you know, as they do come up, just make sure to kind of embrace it and say, you know, I'm ready for the change. So I'm going to release this weight or burden I feel regarding a specific situation. So yeah, definitely you can deal with any type of, any tension in the room from, excuse me, from maybe an emotional hurt or this feeling of the Five of Swords of betrayal that is needing to be dealt with. Okay, so what I want to do, since I also did this for the Divine Masculine, is get a card from the Heal Yourself reading cards, and we're just going to see for the Divine Feminine what was healed in order to get to the Six of Pentacles energy. What was the block that was overcome, or that is being overcome, to get to the Six of Pentacles balance? So what was overcome? Okay, so we got two cards here, and I just want to get the book. So the first card is Alchemy, which I haven't gotten before for this deck, so I'm just going to take a quick glance and see. Okay, so for this one, I'm just going to read it real quick. Alchemy. So the path you are on is about to go through a very powerful transformation. Nothing is how it seems. You have the opportunity to take a big leap in your level of consciousness. It's extremely important that you focus on letting go of any negativity and beliefs that no longer serve you. So again, it's that transformation feeling from Scorpio, which I mentioned before. So it's like you've released the feeling that you have to stay where you are. You've released the feeling that you can't transform into something new and different. You realize it. And again, you're listening to your intuition regarding this. You're following it. You're dealing with things head on. You're dealing with any tension head on. And you're building from that, transforming. The other thing that came through is soulmate. So again, like I said, this could be with the other relationships in your life. So maybe not your Divine Masculine per se, but your friends or your family, or just other people that you are connected to that you are needing to deal with this Five of Swords energy that you may have with them. And yeah, 1 and 4 is 5, and 5 of Swords. So it's something that's being overcome. Some of you maybe have already overcome this, but it's something that's needing to be dealt with. And interesting, bottom of the deck is letting go. So you're letting go of these things, like I said, in order to get to the Six of Pentacles balance and satisfaction of how you feel about yourself. Feeling like you're getting your success, feeling like you're getting that balance in your life, that balance within yourself. So let's go on to the next card. So the next card is going to be how the Divine Feminine is feeling towards the Divine Masculine. So how's the Divine Feminine feeling towards the Divine Masculine? How's the Divine Feminine feeling towards the Divine Masculine? Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Knight of Pentacles, with how Divine Feminine is feeling towards the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, you're feeling like you are on the right path, that you are making progress. You're feeling like, you feel like your Divine Masculine himself is making progress, is following his path, and will get to the point where he needs to be, basically, but that it is a slow and steady type of build. You do feel like your Divine, I feel like both you and your Divine Masculine are hardworking and are, you know, trudging along kind of through your path on your journey to each other. But again, because this is Pentacles energy, it's really about doing the work. It's not really about romance. It's about doing the work, putting in the time and effort, knowing that eventually at the end of the day, things are going to, you know, you're going to get to your destination. So I feel like you're feeling like your divine masculine is working towards, his own path, towards his own success, and is working towards you. That you guys are literally like walking towards each other on your path. Now, the bottom of the deck, excuse me, is the Sun. So this is the bottom of the deck. So not only do you feel like your divine masculine is, you know, on his way to you and is working, you know, slow and steady to get to you, you also feel like what he's walking towards, what he's going towards is this happiness with you. He's walking towards his own, you know, self-realizations, realizations about what makes him happy, realizations about himself, about the path that he's actually on as a person, but also towards realization about his connection with you. And like in this deck, the Sun, you see it has the woman, has the baby, has the sunflowers, and the horse in the background, and butterflies. So I feel like he's not only divine masculine, you feel is not only working towards his own self-realizations and own growth and knowledge about himself and his own journey, but he's also working towards you. He's working towards this future with you, this happiness with you. So, and I feel like this is a reflection of the Queen of Cups that we got before and the King of Cups. It's like trusting your intuition, trusting that you're making the right moves, means that you also trust that your divine masculine is making the right moves. So let's get a clarifying card for this Knight of Pentacles. So, Knight of Pentacles. What is this Knight of Pentacles about for how the Divine Feminine is feeling towards the Divine Masculine? Queen of Wands and the Page of Swords. So I feel like you, Divine Feminine, you feel like your Divine Masculine is working hard, is on his path to himself and to you. And you also feel like, even though this is like a feminine energy, I feel like this is how you are perceiving him. I feel like you feel that he's doing his work, he's making progress, you know, slow and steady, and you feel like confident with this Queen of Wands. You feel confident and you feel like he feels determined, which makes sense because the Knight of Pentacles, I mean, they have their goal and then they achieve their goal no matter how long it's going to take. So I feel like you see the Divine Masculine, you feel the Divine Masculine like he is determined, and you feel confident that he's going to arrive and come with this Page of Swords, come with this message of clarity, this message of his own truth to you. So it's like you're really trusting and feeling like he's doing the work, like he's making the progress, that both of your roads will lead to each other, and feeling confident that he will stay determined, and feeling confident that he will come to the point where he becomes this Page of Swords, where he is ready to give his message. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. So it's like, again, you're feeling like this reunion, this celebration is going to come. You're feeling confident that it's going to happen. You're feeling like it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time for him to show up as this Page of Swords, for us to have this celebration together. So let's get I'm going to get a card from my Angel Tarot card deck and just get a card for this category again. So divine feminine feeling towards the divine masculine. One more card on the divine feminine feelings towards the divine masculine. Two of Fire. You've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. So like I just said, you feel like things will happen. Progress is being made, and progress will continue to be made. Things will continue to push forward. The partnership, the connection between the two of you will continue to grow and will come to a new level than it has before. And I feel like you feel like your divine masculine is coming into his own, which is interesting if you already watched the divine masculine reading version of this reading. Really feeling like he's coming to his own, like he's on his way. And you see both of the people in this card are men. So it's like that feeling, divine masculine. They're working hard. You're confident that they're going to come forward with a message. And you just know that you have to keep moving forward and that he will keep moving forward. That he is realizing this new side of himself again, like I mentioned before with the bottom of the deck being the sun. Bottom of the deck for this deck is the Five of Air. So Five of Swords again. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. This is really interesting compared to if you've already seen the Divine Masculine reading. But with this Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, again, it's like you feel like your Divine Masculine is starting to learn from the situation he's in, is starting to learn from, you know, his environment, and that he's going to keep moving forward, and that new things will happen between the two of you. So let's go to the last card, which is going to be the Divine Feminine feelings towards the other people in her life. So everyone else, not including the Divine Masculine. So how's the Divine Feminine feeling towards the other people in her life, not including the Divine Masculine? Other people in the Divine Feminine's life. Okay, so we have the Empress. So you are definitely feeling your own Divine Feminine energy, ready to start a new chapter. The Moon. So this is following and trusting your own intuition, even if things are unclear, especially with this full moon in Scorpio. If secrets are coming out, if major realizations, major things shifts start happening. Trusting your own intuition regarding the people that this involves, even if it involves a secret coming to light of some sort. And lastly, we got Three of Wands. So you are thinking about starting something new in your life. Thinking about starting a new kind of journey. Thinking about a new partnership again. So this may definitely involve your Divine Masculine as a connection to the Two of Wands we just got. But separate from that, thinking about new things you want to start, new partnerships you want to build with people in your life. Maybe involving people who, maybe not involving the people who are close to you in your life. Maybe shifting your environment, shifting your kind of social group a little bit to start something new. Something especially business-minded, something you feel passionate about. So we got kind of a split deck for when those cards came out. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So again, it's that you're trying to balance yourself and you're becoming stronger and stronger in terms of knowing where it is you want to go and how you want to get there. Having your boundaries up in terms of how like what advice you're willing to take from other people versus your own inner roadmap that you are receiving. So let's take a look at these cards. So for the Empress card, you're wanting to start a new chapter again. So I feel some of you are getting prepared to just kind of release some people in your life. Some of you may have already done this or be in the process of starting a new chapter without certain people in your life. I feel like a good number of Divine Feminine are going to be like maybe saying, not necessarily having a long drawn out conversation, but just saying, addressing a connection and then feeling ready to move on. Especially if there were secrets involved or something was just unclear or not previously dealt with. So why is this Empress card here for the Divine? Nine of Wands. So yeah, there's some people that you felt like the situation was stuck, the situation wasn't progressing, and you just felt like burdened by. And now you're ready to start something new without them, it looks like, for some of you. Yep, Four of Cups, bottom of the deck. So you've been unsatisfied with some people, some situations in your life. And you've been not moving on this, not making any actions, even though you've been feeling this dissatisfaction. But now you're ready to start a new chapter. You're ready to have something new, positive, something that uplifts your energy and that keeps you intact with your own energy, with this Empress card being here. You're ready for something that builds you up, that strengthens your energy, that doesn't take away from your energy, doesn't make you feel tired, doesn't make you feel drained or like you can't move. So we also got the Moon card. So this is about secrets. It's also about needing to trust your instincts when all else is unclear. So regarding the people in your life, like I said, I feel like there are some things that haven't been dealt with, that haven't been spoken, that may be coming up right now. Things that, you know, maybe you have a feeling about something being off with a certain relationship, with a certain connection or situation. But again, it has not been dealt with up to this point. So you've just kind of been going based off your gut feeling. But now there may be actual like evidence of something coming to light. So why is this Moon card here? The Divine Feminine's feelings towards, and I feel like for some of you, you feel like someone has been like two-faced with you. Like someone's true feelings towards you have been like they've been lying about it, or not showing their true self, like pretending to be a friend but not being a friend, if that makes sense. And like maybe you've had a feeling about it, but it's like you're getting more of those feelings, and it could be becoming more and more apparent in like a direct way. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, we have the Knight of Pentacles regarding the Divine Masculine. So for some of you, there could be something coming out, something you didn't know about your Divine Masculine coming to light. But for others of you with this Knight of Pentacles, it's like something that you've put a lot of effort and energy working towards, whether it's a connection, whether it's a job. Something is coming out about that. Something, like I said, like almost like fake friends, or like sabotage, even though that might be too strong of a word for some people, for like your situation. Something you've been putting effort towards, like there's something fishy going on. There's something that you don't know the complete story about. Especially like job-wise, career-wise. Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles, so more Pentacles energy, but this is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So with the King of Pentacles in reverse, it's like someone who isn't stable, someone who isn't practical about things, someone could be trustworthy, someone who's disorganized. So it's like I said, it's someone that you may have put a lot of effort and energy towards, but in all actuality, they weren't holding up their end of the bargain. And that's where some secret or some truth may be coming to light about that relationship. And maybe you already had a feeling that something was off, but now it's becoming more apparent, harder to brush off, so to speak. And like I said, for some of you, it may be regarding your divine masculine. Others of you, it's something else, like if another friend connection, a work connection, something else connected in your environment. So let's get a Lenormand card to see. So what is this moon card about? What are these, what are the things the divine feminine has been getting a feeling regarding about for her other people in her life, or secrets that are going around? Moon card. Okay, so it's definitely something that needs to be removed. Okay, bottom of the deck is the fish. So like I said, it could be, this is about wealth, success. So it could be regarding your career, regarding money, regarding finances. Maybe it's where you live, learning something shady was going on. And this, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so we got the clocks, which is about saying that it's about time to do something. And we have a dot, which is about companionship, friendship. So it could be that something regarding a situation or connection you've been loyal to, it's time for you to end it based on whatever shady things were going on. And again, this could be something like a job you've been loyal to, or your financial connection to someone that you've been loyal to. Okay, bottom of the deck is the masculine. So this could be regarding your divine masculine for some of you. For others of you, it could just be another male energy that's needing to be cut off. Some connection that maybe wasn't balanced. And before, we did get the soulmate card, so it could be a male soulmate. So again, this could be a friend, family, someone you work with that you're needing to release. So let me know in the comments if this resonates with where you guys, or any of you are right now. The last card that we got was the Three of Wands. So wanting to have a new partnership, and like I said, it could be a shift in your social group, or who you're interacting with, who you're wanting to build something with. So let's get a clarifying card for the Three of Wands of how the divine feminine is feeling towards the other people in her life. The Fool in reverse. So this is about like naivety, being too foolish in a situation. So I feel like some of you feel like there's, like I still feel like there are people in your lives that you're needing to release a bit more. So I feel like this is a reflection of that, saying that you want to build something new and different now, go off kind of and build a new partnership, a new bond with someone else, based on maybe now realizing and thinking that maybe I was a little naive about the situation. Maybe I didn't look at everything. I didn't listen to myself. I didn't listen to the red flags regarding a situation. For others of you, I feel like this, with this Fool card in reverse, you're wanting to you're wanting to start something new, but you don't feel necessarily ready to make that shift in your outer environment yet. And it is you just really being in your mind thinking and dreaming about this Three of Wands, the possible new beginnings that would be happening. And the bottom of the deck is the Star card in reverse. So some of you who are looking back at the past and being like, maybe I was a bit foolish with this person and now I want to do something different and I don't want it to have a repeat of the past. You have to remember to, don't feel like you're not going to be able to get the type of relationship or connection with someone that you want. Don't feel like you're far away from your goal. Just know going forward, you become wise as you deal with all of these different things, these different connections with other people. So, let's see. I feel like I should do one more card. I want to get another Healing Yourself card. For the Divine Feminine. So what is being released with all of these thoughts of starting something new? Okay, so it's really just you letting go of the past. Letting go of something that maybe you don't need. Bottom of the deck is Inner Child. So maybe you were holding on to something, or you had some type of disappointment or something from your past that makes you maybe cling on a little bit too long to things, or disregard red flags that you may see, or being less willing to make a move and break things off, which is why we had this Nine of Wands before. So it's like you're really letting go. And again, remember, we got Alchemy. It's to build and transform something. So that is your reading, Divine Feminine. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated. Definitely let me know in the comments. Yeah, if you are interested in a reading, the link to my website is in the description box, and as well as the link to my Instant Go account. And yeah, if you'd like to donate to the channel, my PayPal me link is also in the description, and I will see you in my next video.